back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. I live in Louisiana, and I am so grateful that you stopped by for a visit today. So why don't you grab yourself a drink, maybe a snack, and a project to work on, and let's visit. Hey friends, I'm so happy that you joined me here on my desk, and Sassy just jumped up here. Sassy. Can you get over there maybe? I'm sorry. She's crazy, and like she knew I was just gonna be sitting here for a while, so she wanted to jump up here. And she is all about being up here with me, so. But I thank you for joining me at my desk tonight and just visiting with me while I crochet. And hopefully you have a project you can work on and we can just hang out together. Phoebe's in the chair with me, and Sassy's just getting a little too close. That's the story of my life, okay? Phoebe's sitting here by me in the chair, and Sassy's like facing us, and alright, Sassy, you either gotta lay down or get down. Okay? Get over here and lay down, or get down. Oh goodness, yes, this blanket definitely has to be washed before it's passed on to anyone else. So I'm crocheting on a baby blanket that I'm making for a co-worker of Big Daddy's, and it is a duck baby blanket. And just briefly, because I don't want to bore the people who've seen this day in and day out, it's a duck blanket and it's going to have a face on it. It's a mallard duck, by the way, and it's going to have a face on it and all this. So people who have watched this day in and day out probably don't want to hear all that repeated, but this weekend I'm gonna have to find some time to try to work on the face pieces so I can get that done. It needs eyes and a bill, and I'm debating maybe adding some wings on the side. I don't know, it just depends on how my crocheting is going and how I think it will look. If it looks kind of dumb, I just won't do it. I might make one and see how it looks, and if it looks dumb, I won't add them. Won't add those on there. Anyway, I had told you guys that Sissy was going to the vet. She is so tiny. She's a tiny, tiny little girl, and she has not grown any since we have got her. And matter of fact, I would say in the last 4 or 5 months, she has seemed to have lost weight. She just feels more bony. Some days she feels real bony and just frail. But she acts fine and she eats. But, I just kind of wanted her checked out. So Big Daddy did take her and drop her off at the vet. And then he went back and picked her up when he got off work. They did blood work, and they said she's fine. They tested for worms, stuff like that, the normal stuff that they do, and they did blood work. Now, we didn't get an ultrasound or anything like that, but they said that she's just little. She's just little, and some animals, and I do know this from our Elijah's dog Django. He ate and ate and ate and never gained weight. Some are just tiny. I mean, I guess just like all of us, you know. Some of us are thin and slender, and some of us are not. So, I guess, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it wore her out to go to the vet. When she come home that night, she got out of he opened the kennel door and she got out. She went to my bedroom, to this little spot that she goes to, and got up there and went to sleep. And she slept there the whole next day like she was wore out. She slept all night and all evening, night, and most of the next day. She has been wore out. But she's doing good, I guess. I don't know. She eats her food, so it's not that she don't like her food, because she's always eating. So, I don't know. I worry about her, though, you know, because she's so tiny. I know on camera, you can't tell how tiny she is. Probably if I was got her and Sissy side by side up here, you might could tell, but... I mean, Sassy and Sissy side by side, yeah. Sassy, she's a hefty girl. When I have to pick her up sometimes when she's stubborn and won't move, and I have to pick her up, oh my gosh, she is heavy. And Sissy just feels like, oh, a bag of feathers. But when Sissy jumps down off of something, it is like, when she hits the floor, it's a big thud. When Sassy hits the floor, it's like, she doesn't make that big thud. Isn't that weird? How tiny little Sassy makes this huge thud. Big old hefty Sassy, did I say that wrong? Sissy makes a big thud. Sassy, who is big and hefty, is just looking at me like, speak for yourself. She doesn't even make a sound when she hits the floor. I'm talking like when they're up on top of something high and they jump down. Yeah, Sassy doesn't even make a sound. But Sissy is a big old loud thud. Anyway, so she's fine. I'm just gonna, oh, it's a big old hair. Just know that she, you know, is tiny, and she's went to the vet before because, and the vet said then, she's just tiny. She's just a tiny cat. So anyway, I think she's lost weight though since being neutered, which was about 5 months ago, I guess. She's lost weight since then, and so I don't know. I kind of regret having that done for her. Now, I know some people think every animal should be, but I also think I should have went with my gut feeling and not done it. But she's a shelter. She was rescued from the shelter, and I did sign an agreement that I said I would do it, so that's why I did it. But, I mean, there's no chance that I'm letting her outside or she's going to be around male cats. And, you know, I just don't think it's the right choice for every animal. Health-wise, you know. But she has lost weight ever since then. And Sassy Girl has done nothing but gain weight. But anyway. So what are you guys working on this weekend? It is the weekend, and what do you have going on? Are you doing something? Are you going shopping? Or just staying home working on crafts or crocheting or something? Our plan is to get groceries. Like, if nothing else just happens this weekend, we have to get groceries, okay? Oh, gosh. You can only put that off for so long, and then you're just like, well, what do you want for dinner, salt or pepper? I mean, I think we're even out of salt, okay? We're probably even out of those. But we're just out of everything. It's crazy. We stopped at just convenience stores like with Dollar General and gotten gallons of milk here and there, but we need to just go and, you know, buy a big buggy, a load of groceries. So that's our plans. What, you got any plans this weekend, Big Daddy?
Huh?
You got any plans for this weekend?
Yeah.
What?
Go get a haircut.
Oh, a haircut. He's getting a haircut.
Yeah. A haircut.
Well, there you go. Big Daddy has plans to get a haircut this weekend. I just have plans to get groceries. Tell me what you're doing this weekend. What's your big plans? Anything exciting happening? we don't really have anything too much exciting to happen. That's, else this weekend other than just getting groceries and a haircut, I guess. Now that I know that. I thank you guys so much for going and watching Dakota's videos and subbing to his channel. He has a lot planned over there. He's just trying to build up his audience and his watch hours. And so, hopefully that'll happen. I know y'all got him up to 1,000 subscribers, and we appreciate that so very much. And now we just need to get his watch hours up. But yeah, he has lots of things planned, lots of recipes, and a lot of stuff planned. I can't wait for him to be able to do all the stuff that he wants to do for that channel. I think he will take off, and it will grow once he gets going well. What is it? Oh, once he gets going. What are you doing? You going to bed?
Yeah. It's 2 o'clock.
Oh.
Clock's going off at 6.
It don't have to go off at 6.
It does.
No, it don't. The clock does not have to go off at 6 on a Saturday.
But it's going to.
But don't change it. You can set that clock to go off at a different time, like later. You're not going to get up at 6. We're going to fight, man. That clock goes off at 6 and he don't get up. I'm going to be on top of him with a pillow over his face. Oh. Goodness. Anyway, we did something today. Yes, we did something that we desperately needed to do. It's always nerve-wracking to make a large purchase. We bought Big Daddy a car. It's nerve-wracking buying a car, too, because you never know what you're getting. You just never know. But we did it. We went and test drove a car, and we bought it. It's a Jeep Cherokee. It's not new. It's new to us, okay? We can't afford new. We barely could afford new to us. But we had to do it. Like this past week, I had doctor's appointments. I had 3 doctor's appointments, and Big Daddy had a doctor's appointment. But it was just too much for him to take off work, and then next week, next Friday coming up, I have Shreveport, and so that's a whole day off work too. It was just too much, and his work has been really nice about it. They haven't complained or anything, but there's probably somebody there saying, he sure does take off a lot. I guess Jody's not here again today, and you know how people talk. And I'm sure there's somebody there saying that. There's an Angela working there somewhere. And so, anyway, and Miss Curry did offer to take me to my doctor's appointments this past week, but by the time she had texted me about that, Big Daddy had already canceled his appointment, moved one of mine to next week, because he could only get off one day this past week. So, and then I went to that appointment getting my stitches out. So we rearranged appointments. So next week, I think I have an appointment here in town. And then I have that appointment in Shreveport. And then I'm not sure if he moved his appointment to next week or not. But anyway, we're trying to get it where he's not taking off so much. He's going to take off for the Shreveport appointment and go with me to Shreveport. Or drive me, because I'd never make it without falling asleep, I promise you. But anyway, so we bought a vehicle today. So we can, he can work and I can get to appointments. And I get to go back to Crochet Club. That was this past week, and I, really, really wanted to go, but of course couldn't. But come April, I am going. and tell them I'm so sorry I missed. I wanted to come. I just couldn't make it. Because I hate that they probably think that I just, didn't want to come back or didn't like them or whatever, because I did. But anyway, so he has a little Jeep Cherokee now, and I pray that it would be a good vehicle for us, getting us back and forth to Shreveport, him back and forth to work. And now that I have a vehicle, I can actually, on days that I, feel good and can do it, I can actually get out of the house and do something. It's just the fact of being at home and knowing you can't go anywhere, and being at home and knowing you could go somewhere if you wanted to, right? Anyway, I'm happy about that. And so we got in the car to test drive, and Big Daddy said, okay, where to? I said, let's go to the bakery. And so we drove down to the bakery. We were on the same road as it. We drove down there and saw Dakota, and so I'll add a clip in showing, a clip I took of the bakery. He was there by himself today. And there's Dakota working away. I don't know what he's doing, but here's some yummy snacks to look at. There's some cakes, all different kinds of little small cakes that people can just come in and buy real quick. Some pies, different kinds of bars and macarons, cereal. I can't read. Cereal milk tarts. I don't know what that is, but all kinds of cookies and whoopie cookies, whoopie pies. That's what they're called. Little bitty mini cupcakes of all different flavors, and then bigger cupcakes, brownies, heart-shaped brownies. I don't know why, but just whoopie pies and cupcakes, and yeah, just of everything. The chocolate with the green, I did partake of that one, and so did Big Daddy, and I can't remember the name of it, but it had all kinds of stuff in it. I cannot remember the name, but anyway, it was really good. It was just crumbly and dissolved, and I don't know what Dakota's saying there, but we were just laughing and cutting up, being silly. And so I'm just showing you around the little bakery there. It's a little small area. They have different things right there, and Cokes, and then a place to sit that looks cozy. Little place for children, and their little cozy couch. And that's Big Daddy's Jeep right out there, that black one, right in front of the window. So they have a few little sitting areas. And some already snacks, some salty snacks over there. So they have sweet and savory. But that's the bakery, and it's, a nice little place. Dakota loves working there. I hope you enjoyed that little clip of the bakery, and also a little glimpse of Dakota there working. That bakery, they don't do all the cutesy stuff like you might see people doing online, because it's very time consuming to do all that cutesy stuff. If they were just focusing on that one product, then it would be worth it, but it's not worth it to them to focus on all the cutesy things, the time consuming stuff and all that, and not be able to get other stuff out. And also the cutesy stuff doesn't sell too good for them. So I guess it's more about your clientele and who you're catering to and such, but anyway, their stuff is delicious, I can tell you that. I could be a taste tester for them, but they taste test their own stuff, as you can probably tell. Oh, God. Anyway, it was good to see Dakota. I hadn't seen him in about 2 weeks, maybe. Pretty sure, probably about 2 weeks. I hadn't seen my baby. And then I was talking to Dakota. Well, Dakota called me just before he went to bed. I had called him and he didn't answer. He said his phone was, he had already put his phone upstairs to charge. And, company. And anyway, so when he went back upstairs, I had called, and then Elijah had called him. So he called Elijah back since he was the last one to call to find out what was going on, because he always thinks something's wrong. He always thinks people are calling him because something's wrong. Anyway, Elijah was calling to tell him that if his job, which he is doing, a little security guard job, Elijah is, up in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And they issued bulletproof vests for them. I'm like, what? Why tell me this? Why tell me this? I can't take it. I can't take it. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Don't tell me this stuff. But Elijah's feeling much better. Thank you all for your prayers for him. He is, he, went to the ER and got prescriptions, and he's feeling much better. He's able to, he says he's really, really weak, but he's able to eat and drink and hold it down now, and just, but he was sick there for way too many days of not being able to hold anything down. He told Dakota that he was the sickest he's ever been. And at one point when he called Dakota while he was sick, or Dakota called him, he told Dakota he might not make it. He told Dakota he might not make it. It's the sickest he's ever been. He told Dakota, I can taste blood in my mouth. No, we're not dramatic. We're not dramatic at all. Poor kid. Anyway. But in Dakota, he's, he like me. And has to tell Elijah's business to me. I don't know. Elijah hadn't told me about the bulletproof vest yet. Only Dakota has. Elijah knows I'm probably going to freak out. I'm just going to be like, the job sounds pretty dangerous. It's not dangerous, but it is dangerous because of the area that it is in. And all of a sudden some apartment buildings close by that are very dangerous, and the police have to go there like every night, and they have shootings there all the time. And then they've started having some break-ins at the building that Elijah is guarding. I say guarding, he's sitting at, but he works the evening shift and gets off at 11 p.m. and they're going in on the night shift. The person who works from 11 to 7 a.m., they're going in on that shift. They're not going in on the evening shift or day shift. So, yeah. Sassy, you don't need up there. No. Sorry about that. I had to put something up here on the shelf trying to keep her down. And I am drinking Vanilla Dream coffee with the cotton candy peep floating in it, just for a little extra. And it is very delicious. It is. It's one of those K-Cups that Lisa sent me, a variety box of 40. And I tell you what, those are really good. If you like just trying out different flavors, those boxes are great for that. And it is yummy too. The box is all yummy. I was looking at, okay, so I had to stop recording last night because I don't know, I just got hot all of a sudden. I started sweating and just kind of got too much, so I had to stop. And so I'm recording back again Saturday morning. And so I was just looking at some comments this morning. And Sharon, I see your comment about what time of the day to take vitamins, and I am sure there are benefits to that. Like I'm very sure that there are benefits. I lost my place. I was trying to read that. Yeah, Sharon said she was watching something, and they were saying that the best times to take vitamins and such, and that's very interesting. And I'm sure that's true, that there are benefits to taking it with certain times of the day and with meals and stuff like that. I get my meds once a day, and so that's all I can do. I have to take all my meds at one time. Even my medicines, it's like take 2 a day, take twice a day. I get them both at the same time. That's just the way it is. There's nothing I can change or do about that. So, yeah. And I do know that taking my protonics with my other medicine, another medicine that I was put on last month, cancels out the protonics. I figured that out, and then I asked the pharmacist, and she's like, yes, I thought I told you that. And I was like, you probably did. I just had a lot going on and don't remember it. But, so I'm not even taking the protonics now because that medicine cancels it out and it does not work at all. So it's no use in taking it because I can only take it that one time a day. And that's at night. That's when I take my meds, all of them. The whole bowl. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. That's just the time of day that I have to take them. That's when I have someone available to give them to me, so yeah. And I have some of the medicines are liquid to go in my tube, and some of them are okay to crush and go in my tube, so that's what we're doing. Just crushing them all and putting them in my tube at the same time that we do my liquids. Anyway, I was going to try to scroll through just a little. I want to thank you all so much for your support and your encouragement. Sassy.
Here is the trailer for Kung Fu Panda 4.
Alexa, no. Sassy turned something on up there.
Here's what I found.
Alexa, turn it off. Do y'all think this cat wants me to crochet or pet her? We just got out of the bed, snuggled up, okay? I woke up hot because she was all snuggled up on me. She don't get it. She don't understand personal space at all. Sorry, I was getting me a little more of that coffee. Oh, Sassy, no. Crazy cat. Oh. She don't want me pushing her away. That's for sure. So people have been mentioning my Stormy doll that I made and saying that I should make some of those dolls and put on Etsy and stuff like that. I should. I should, but will I? I don't know. I don't know. She was just kind of a personal thing for me to make, and I don't know if people would even be interested in dolls like that. Sassy, you are a mess. You are a mess, little girl, and all up in my way. Ugh. I'm laughing at myself because here I am, the adult human, and I'm just like barely on the table crocheting because the cat, is the boss. Goodness. Well, it rained here yesterday morning, like a lot, and then it stopped, and the sun came out, and today the sun's out, but it is wet, like it's just water everywhere out there. I'm still planning on going to Walmart to get groceries. I was putting in an online order so that we could just drive up and get those things. Now, I'm still going to go inside the store and get my milk because I want the expiration date the furthest away, not tomorrow. So I will go inside and pick up my own milk. But anyway, I've been trying to get Big Daddy to get in here and tell me stuff he wants to order to put that in the computer so we can do our pickup order, which if you don't get your time slot in, then all the time slots are filled and you have to wait till the next day or go ahead and pick the next day or whatever. So if you don't get in here soon, I'm going to put mine through and then we'll have to just go in the store and get his. But I know he can't walk around and he's not going to ride a cart. Let me just tell you, he'd rather me to just shoot him before he would ride a cart. He is such, that is just him. That's him. He's never going to get on that cart. He would just not go. But his knees are bothering him. And so I know he's not going to be able to walk around. He's a stubborn man. I'm a stubborn woman. We're stubborn together. So there you have it. We are Mr. and Miss Stubborn, okay? Well, I guess I'm gonna get off here because Sassy is, Sassy girl, she doesn't really care that I'm trying to crochet. She's like, I'm laying here for you to pet me. And I need to go grab him and get him in here if he's going to get any groceries. No. Sassy, what do you got? No, you don't need my stuff. Oh, cats. Cats. She has been a wild one this morning. While I was fixing my coffee, she was running laps around the living room, dining room, just going crazy, running everywhere. Would you stop? Running everywhere. Cray. So she is full of energy today. Full of energy. So I'm going to let you all go because I can see right now this is like, not working out. Thanks for letting me entertain you and my cat for a little bit. And I will be back for a Sunday's edition. And who knows what we might do today and record some clips for videos and such. You can't never tell what we might do or might not do. Who knows? We have no plans. So I will see you all in the next video. Remember, it's a beautiful day to enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. But it's a beautiful day to crochet. Bye, friends.